Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Citizen. I'm Stranky, and for me it has been a little while now. Yes, videos have been a little bit unregular. I do apologise for that, but the problem was I've been a little bit sick, and I just really had the need to play. We've got the Super Hornet for the free fly. We'll get into that in a bit. To play Kerbals. Yeah, I just had that that Kerbal need. Yes. I do apologise, but I have had a few videos. It's just as well I haven't had the time. Well, I used the time to record Kerbal. I've got like probably 2 weeks worth of footage for Kerbals to be coming out. I haven't had the time to sit down and edit every day. I just did a mammoth session of editing around 15 episodes with Kerbals and City Skylines, but I was a little bit burnt out, I think, especially with the free fly. We were trying out all the different ships, and to come back and not have that many ships to choose from again was maybe, let's say, a little disheartening, maybe. So we've got the Bulldogs on the front. Have to remember the loadout on this ship. So Bulldog. These are the M4As. So we could always change those to Badgers. And we've got something on the top, which I believe to be Badgers. So we've got Badger. It's not a bad layout. Have to make sure we get into the cockpit, not the turret. Now, on this ship, you can take a passenger, which is good. It's always good to take a passenger. So you can play two players. Yeah, so what are we gonna do? I mean, the videos from a couple of weeks ago, they're still coming out in the channel. I mean, I'm recording this on Monday. I had one scheduled to come out today, one scheduled to come out tomorrow, which should be Tuesday, so this will probably come out on Wednesday. So please note that you can, when you're watching this, you can try out the game for free for this week until Sunday. I think including Sunday. Now I'm not sure like where in the world on Sunday when it gets cut off, but yeah, we've got almost 70 grand. Let's see the missions. All the arrays need doing. All the arrays. Well, not all of them, but you know, that's our job. So we'll can't wait for 2.6 really to come out. We'll get some more features, some new features. I mean, the amount of time I've put into the game, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's a really fun game. I really enjoy it, but I've got to a point now where it's kind of like, okay, I've done that. I would really like to be able to do the ICC from, say, the 4th mission onwards. Hey, Civvy. Yeah, it's none of your business, mate. Come on. Okay, anyone want some more? Yeah, you. Let's try go around. There we go. Anyone else? Yes, you. got the battle going on here. There we go. Anyone else? He's soon done for. Yeah, I'd like to be able to sort of jump in the ICC missions a bit further on. So let's see who. We don't want coupled mode. Is it I? You gonna go and turn it on, mate? Feel free to turn it on. There you go. Good boy. No, no, you're not. You're not gonna turn it on. All right then. I guess we will have to do that then. Not hearing any fly off civvies. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, the ICC missions. Because the game always seems to crash, or we get that sound error where we lose the sound after about the 4th or 5th mission, and it's out of 8. So we're near, I mean, we're more than halfway. We're half-ish to the second half of the way. So it's a shame. Because the second half is probably good, but you still got to grind those first 4 missions, which is like an hour's worth of gameplay every time. I mean, it's okay to do it with different ships, and maybe we should do it this week with the Super Hornet, because it's a pretty good ship. I mean, I like it. I like the balance. I'm very comfortable with it. I like the standard Hornet as well. I think we need to improve its setup because of that. For me, the turret makes all the difference. That it's a turret on the top with the two thingies, the 2 badgers. So I mean, you got like 4 size 2s, and I think the M4As, although they're not my favourite, they line up quite well. And I think they complement the Badgers and the Bulldogs. So you've got the Bulldogs and the Badgers just peppering them with lots of rapid fire, and then you've got the M4As, which like deal a bit more of a heavy blow at a slower pace. So everything lines up perfectly, and yeah, it's quite. I find it, for me, a very nicely balanced ship. I'm not taking anything away from the Sabre. Now, the Sabre, my one pet peeve with the Sabre is that blacking out, because the guns you can have the, I think, 3 size 3s, 4 size 3s. You know, so you'll have the Panther repeater, yeah, the Panther. So 4 Panthers on the gimbals, which would do a lot of damage, probably more per thing than this, but you tend to black out a lot as well. Something I think that they'll fix, because the ship is so maneuverable. It's more maneuverable than this, that as a human you can't really let's try and get past that. Let's go out of that speed. You can't sort of keep up with the sharpness of the turns, the G-forces. So yeah, something that that needs a little bit of oh, people are being rude in the comments. Okay, anyway, so yeah, but I really do like the Sabre. I mean, I've been tempted. I will admit it. I've been very tempted, but the responsibleness in me stops me from giving in to that temptation, which you have to. I mean, it depends on, I mean, not everyone is in the same situation that I'm in. So, I mean, if you feel like buying the ship, and you're comfortable to do so, and you want to support the development of the game, because at the end of the day that's what buying the ships is, it's supporting development. Yes, it's a very good ship to buy, and between the two of them I don't know which one I would really choose. I mean, I like that you can just get into this ship and you don't have to tweak it for the mouse and keyboard setup that I use as well, because that obviously makes a difference. I think the Saber is suited more to HOTAS players or dual joystick. It's something I've been thinking of trying out, but obviously again it's an investment to make that it's something I'm not sure if I would be comfortable with. So yeah. So I mean, to sort of invest that amount of money, for me at least, and what would be an experiment, where I'm quite comfortable flying like this with gimbaled weapons. I'm quite comfortable. I mean, I don't think I'm the best. I'm definitely not the best. Let's put it that way. I'm definitely not the best pilot. Far from it. But I'm getting better and I'm getting more comfortable. And I think when I find the ships that I'm comfortable with, I'm much better than when I'm not comfortable with a ship. And as I get more comfortable with ships as well. But since the Super Hornet, I just sort of jumped in it and it felt responsive. There's that word I was reminded in the comments of. It feels responsive, nippy. It's it packs a punch, and it's comfortable for my style. Style is something as well. The game, the way it's balanced is different ships suit different styles, and yeah, and I think probably the ship that I actually own, the Reliant, is one of the least suited to my style. Probably the rental I have, the Merlin, which is instead of the Dragonfly. That if it had quantum, probably something we could work with. But without quantum, it's a bit. Let's go. It's a bit. I was getting stuck for words. You can't really play in the persistent universe with the Merlin realistically. I mean, at the moment. I mean, later on, maybe someone when they have a Polaris, I can like park inside their bay, and then I can get out as a fighter and get back in again. And the Polaris, you can take like one medium fighter, so you could probably take quite a few Merlins. But by that time, I'll have my Dragonfly instead of the Merlin, and that's something I'm really interested in flying. Because it's something very different. It's either something I'm gonna really, really like, I think, or it's something I'm gonna dislike. Now, I don't think, again, it's what they call a snub ship. You know, it's not gonna have its own. You trying to go away? He went away. You gave up. You got scared, didn't you? Where is the... It's up here. Okay. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Is it?
You chose the wrong part of space to fly through.
We'll help this guy out. Yeah, so it's something very different, and it's a snub ship. So again, you can't sort of like go and do a mission. You can. You're not going to do the ICC missions. The problem is that you don't get the points of interest, because if you want to spend half an hour, you could probably fly to Korea. For those meters a second. Okay. So what have you got? You got what looks to be a Super Hornet as well. You're a bit beaten up, aren't you? You wanna do it? I'll let you do it. Is there any others left? Just this one. There's a public enemy around. Interesting. Where are you, Mr. Public Enemy? Where are you indeed? Let's see if we can find him. Or her. Where is the public enemy? I'm not seeing the public enemy. Alright, so what we can do, I mean, we'll keep that ticked, but I mean he's going to turn it off now anyway. We'll go see Tessa. We'll start a run with this. Might as well. I mean, my plan actually wasn't to do the ICC run, because the last episode for you it was me doing the ICC with the Warlock before the game crashed on me. But again, it's a completely different gameplay scenario from Warlock to Super Hornet. So I quite like the Warlock, to say the truth. The Adventure Titan was my favourite. Yes, we've heard this all before, Tessa. I'm very, very sorry. So let's go somewhere in this. We'll go cruise speed. So we'll get as close as possible. I don't know how much difference it will make. Anyway, yes. Yes, I know. Apparently, I'm going to talk over her because we've heard her a million times. Tessa is the most like awaited character in Star Citizen Squadron 42. Probably because of the fact that she's one of the only people that gives us missions. But yeah, I found the thread. Because actually I was trying to look up the actress who plays her. Because I thought I recognised her voice, but it's not her. I mean, that they did post the actress. Forgot her name now. It's not who I thought she was. But also there's the one that says about the cup of coffee. I recognise her voice as well. But yeah, I mean, the voice talent is quite good voice talent. I mean, it's obviously good voice talent, but I mean, like well-known actors, and I mean, you recognise their faces. But I couldn't find the name of the person who says the cup of coffee. But maybe we'll get that person like later on in the game when they actually get named. We get to find out who they are. But yeah, I mean, everyone knows that there's going to be Gary Oldman, there's going to be Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, who I think for a long time, I believe, I mean, this is what my brothers told me, that he resented being Luke Skywalker because it didn't give him any more work because he was only known as Luke Skywalker. I don't know if that's true or not.
Finally, some easy pickings.
Easy pickings, eh? Where are you, Mr. Easy Pickings? Don't lock up. Why do I have to fight back? Don't lock up. I'm gonna shoot you because you're in range. The other guy's like going out of range. We're actually going slowly. Alright. So the thing is here. Okay. He helped us actually by going there. Yeah, so I was talking about the voice talent because my brain, like, I get distracted easily and I tend to lose track of train of thought. Yeah, so poor Mark Hamill. That's why I heard that he found it hard to get work. I mean, you got one of the biggest, most iconic roles in cinema history, you know, and he didn't really ever have, I'm not going to say much of a career, because he has had a career, but yeah, I mean, you would have thought, like, I mean, Harrison Ford, look what he became, and he was Han Solo. You know, you're always going to see him and think Han Solo, Indiana Jones. I mean, Indiana Jones, another iconic character that he played. So he played two. Slow down, please. Doesn't want to slow down right now. So he played two really iconic characters in cinema history. So he actually did the right thing, whereas he followed up. Okay, thanks for interrupting me, mate. He followed up his iconic role with another iconic role, and then with a number of other films, and I think Mark Hamill had the potential to do something similar, but maybe because he was that bit younger, I don't know. He was always Luke Skywalker, at least in my family. What are we doing? Oh, I'm pressing 2, not W. 1. Can I use that? Can I use it, please? I'm pressing F and I'm like, come on. We'll go in again. Ah! Stop bouncing off. You're really not behaving today. Come on. Let's try again. Don't freeze. It's really not behaving. Right, let's go around the other side. Something's not working. Maybe I've knocked a button. I had a weird thing. Talking about knocking buttons. So I logged into my computer and I couldn't type. It was making these funny sounds. I restarted and it was fine. But it was weird. I mean, I have a habit of leaving my computer on because obviously I'll be rendering or uploading. So even when I'm not rendering or uploading, I tend to leave it on anyway. And then cats sit on the keyboard. And that could be what happened. Maybe a cat sat on the keyboard. But usually when a cat sits on a keyboard, you end up with like letters typed in Notepad or something like that. But I had nothing of the sort. But maybe they press some command control thingy that I'm not aware of. Yeah, but it was just something weird. Alright, so how long have I been going on for? I'm gonna lose sound for a second while I check the time. We're on 25, is it? Yeah, 25-ish minutes. I cut off the intro bit. Yeah, so we're on 25 minutes. So what we'll do, I'm going to make a cut here, and we'll rejoin this series of unfortunate events in the next episode. So yes, if you've enjoyed this, don't forget I have a video on how you can do the free fly. So this will be hopefully coming out on Wednesday if I get everything rendered in time. I hope I will. I should manage. I don't think I have any urgent things coming up that should prevent me from doing it, but you never know when things crop up, and yeah, everything happens, and then it throws you off, and it throws off your whole week. But anyway, yeah, it should come out on Wednesday, so you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that you can use Star Citizen for free. What's happened there? We rubber banded again. Anyway, yeah, so I'll find my destination, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.